Who the fuck is that guy?
I make my own moves, yeah, I'm bossing.
All weak bitches, please proceed to the exit.
Is there no one else? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
We are not for the weak.
With a Fit Aid and a Starbucks.
Basic white dude right here.
Basic Fit Aid dude.
Basic CrossFitter right there.
CrossFit, yeah. It is I think all their athletes are CrossFit athletes. Like every single one of them. They sent us like a bunch of posters of their athletes to fucking do whatever with. And
fucking do whatever.
I'm like, what are we doing with these trash posters?
What does that even mean?
But they're all like CrossFit. Like every single one of them, CrossFit people.
CrossFitters.
Crossfitters.
What the fuck accent was that, dude?
Dude.
What was that?
It wasn't an accent.
Oh?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Christina had a huge debate about accents this morning.
Did she?
She doesn't.
Did you?
She doesn't. She swears that I can't do accents, and I swear that her accents are terrible.
Dude, I feel like her accents suck. Like, shout out her.
Shots fired.
No, I mean, maybe they're not, but I feel like maybe they're not. I feel like it's easier for dudes to do impressions than it is for.
See, my thing is I can't do them like on the spot. Like I'll just randomly, like I'll be in my car, like talking to myself or some shit, and I'll just bust out an accent. And I know it's fire. Like I don't need somebody to reassure me that's good, but I know it's good. But like if you were to just look at me right now and be like, dude, do I don't know, Australian accent, I'll be like, I'm like uncomfortable doing it. Like I don't know.
No, that's how I am too. I'm always like, I wanted to do this thing where like on Instagram, like ask people to like, or to ask us something. I'd be like, impressions, let's go. Like ask me and me and Kyle will do our best job of impersonating whoever you want to impersonate.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet, but I want to. I think it'd be fun.
You just always need to do Conor McGregor.
Dude, I'm telling you, I need to be drunk to do it.
You don't need to be drunk. That's an excuse.
To be drunk.
Stop making excuses.
I legitimately have never done a good Conor impression sober.
But have you ever tried it?
Sober? And I don't...
Bro, it's that little button. Like no, the one... No. This one on the side.
On the side?
Dude, how many podcasts have we done? And you don't... No, the one on the side.
This one?
That's the one that controls...
It's tight as fuck, dude. Yeah. Okay, sick.
I forgot what we were saying. No, that's just an excuse, dude. You can do a Conor McGregor impression. Do one right now.
You just talked about putting people on the spot.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
People are going to laugh at me. The listeners are going to laugh.
Do it.
I can't, dude. You do it. You do a Conor impression.
I'm not as good at Conor as you are.
I'm not good at Conor.
That's a lie.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I have to be drunk, dude. I feel like
you just got to get in the mindset. You got to be like, oh, fuck, I don't even know what he says now. Who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, see, that wasn't bad.
I don't even know. I think I said it wrong. It's who the fuck is that guy?
I need to adjust my headphones.
Yeah.
The Eminem look is coming off.
8 Mile up in this bitch. Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I can hear it way better now.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you put the headphones over your hoodie.
I was trying to be fucking B-rabbit.
But why would you think that you could be able to hear like good like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're back, dude. How was your Christmas?
Dude, it was good. I got some new Metcons, and I got some other cool shit, and some grooming stuff. So apparently I need to shave my beard.
No, you don't need to shave, dude.
My stocking stuffers say otherwise. So, according to some of my presents,
there's a shave kit.
I definitely need to shave. Well, it's mixed signals. So Kaya got me a beard, like a whole beard grooming thing, like beard balm and beard oil, a beard comb, a beard brush, all this cool shit, right? For a beard. Mm. And then I got a beard trimmer, like to shave my beard off, and razors. So I'm like, what do I do, dude? Like, do you want me to keep my shit?
The razors are for a different area. Hey now.
Dude, my chest is hairy. You're right.
We both know that's not what I was talking about, but
dude, I do need to shave my chest.
Oh,
my stomach. I used to shave my arms back in high school.
I do it now sometimes.
I was wondering why you.
I like it.
You're like a swimmer.
I like it though.
Yeah.
For some reason, and I'm really fucking hairy.
Well,
my shoulders get hairy.
I feel like it makes your dude. So do mine. I get like random black, like the longest black hair, like randomly clustered together
on your shoulders.
On my shoulders. I always shave like my shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't have to shave like.
But see, I look at it like this: if I shave my shoulder, that's just weird. Like if you just shave like the shoulder by itself. Like it looks stupid because then you got like my bicep and like tricep doesn't really have that much hair. So like it like fades into like a hairy ass forearm. So it's like.
So you're giving yourself a fade, dude.
I'm giving myself an arm fade.
Zero fade.
So I was just like, no, I'll just do it all the way because the worst part about it is one shoulder gets hella hairy. The other shoulder just gets like little like sparse. Weird. So like my right shoulder has like more test than the left shoulder because it gets hella.
You need to like draw some tests out. Of
I need to like
inject it into the
one
other
side of my body is jacked and the other side's not.
That's very interesting. I have very hairy forearms, and I feel like my forearms always look fucking huge when I shave my arms, and that's why I used to do them.
They look more vascular.
Yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna do that when I go home today. You convinced me. You had me at hello.
And people always make fun, and I'm like, you know what? It's my life, bro.
Oh, who cares?
Some kid tried to roast me the other day, actually. A little kid. Like, he's like, why do you shave your arms? It's like, because I want to. He's like,
why are you a bitch?
I was like, punt, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Kick the baby.
No, I don't know. It kind of all started when I started doing, like, men's physique shows.
Yeah.
Because you got to shave your whole body. And I was like, oh, dude, my forearms look jacked. I'm going to fucking keep this look. Plus, I was like, the hairy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like so,
I don't really like having hair except for on my face and my head. I like to be completely shaved. Fuck, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should shave my legs too. I've literally thought about it. I used to actually shave my quads.
See the issue with that. First off, I don't give a shit about that, like the leg. But second off, that is a big ass area. Like I got some.
Yeah, dude. I know.
You and I both have thunder fucking thighs.
Didn't our legs measure the same?
This close. I'm pretty sure they were either the same or very similar.
I thought our glutes were different sizes. Our legs were.
I think mine were bigger than yours.
Your glutes were?
I think so.
They weren't. Mine were 47.
Well,
yours was
you
like
can
46.
have the win, bro. I don't want big ass glutes.
The cake.
I don't need any more cake. I'm trying to get them smaller, actually, because I feel like I look like a pear.
You look like a peach, bro.
I look like. No, I look like a pear, bro. I got birthing hips.
Go get pregnant, dude.
It is 2018.
You can be.
I can identify as a dude that wants to get pregnant. I saw something actually. I'm hoping it was bullshit, but it was something the other day that like stop saying that only women can get pregnant or something. That made me so angry.
God damn it. God.
You got to be inclusive.
Damn it.
I'm all for inclusivity, but pretty sure anatomy says only chicks.
Listen. Listen, guys. I don't give 27 shits if you're a dude that wants to be a girl or you're a girl that wants to be a dude. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Be whatever you want to be. Be a fucking airplane if you want to. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, you're still a fucking man that can't get pregnant. Even if you're a girl, you have male reproductive organs.
I think the reasoning behind it was because there are females out there who identify as male.
Yeah.
And so they can get pregnant.
But
moving on. So
the frustration.
Moving on.
God damn it.
So you had a good Christmas.
Yeah, dude, Christmas was tight. It actually didn't feel like Christmas at all, which was a not tight part about it, but it was good, man. I had a good time. We went to Kaya's parents Christmas Eve and picked up some Christmas pajamas. And then the next morning, Christmas morning, we all wore our pajamas and opened presents in the living room, which is something I haven't done in a long, long time. So it was really nice.
That's cool, like a little tradition.
Yeah, it's cool. And, I'm really excited because, like, Kaya's family has a lot of traditions and stuff. And I'm pumped because our kid's going to, we're going to be able to carry those traditions on into my family, like into our little family that we're building. So I'm fucking excited. I was just talking to Kai about that, actually. I was like, dude, I'm so glad that your family has all these traditions and shit that they like to do because our kid's going to be able to grow up and have that. And like we were having like this debate, which it wasn't really a debate because me and Kai were both on the same side of this.
Right.
But like the whole Santa thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, some people tell their kids that Santa doesn't exist right off the bat.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, for me, that ruins the fucking magic.
Oh yeah,
of the
you
holiday,
can't.
Right.
Those people are fucking assholes. That's what.
My parents did that too. My stepdad and my mom did that.
Well, that's fucked up because
It is. Ow! I got so mad I bit the mic.
Jesus, dude. Chill.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
It just ruins like the spirit of Christmas. Yeah. Like, I get the whole, you're not supposed to lie to your kids, but fuck, dude.
Well,
like, believing in Santa, that's dude, it's fun.
What's frustrating to me is like we were giving them presents and stuff, and they're like, Santa doesn't exist and blah blah blah, and I'm like, God, you guys suck. Like, you guys fucking suck because they're kids, dude. Like.
And they're going to maybe go ruin it for other kids.
Yeah, they're going to go ruin it for other kids. Dude, imagine telling a kid who believes in Santa, who's believed in Santa for years, that Santa doesn't fucking exist, being another kid.
If I was the parent of that kid that just had Santa ruined by another kid, I'd punt that kid.
Dude, if I was a kid,
I would go find that kid.
If I was a kid myself and some kid came up to me and was like, Santa doesn't exist, I would fucking knock them out.
Would you throw hands?
I would throw hands, bro. I'll throw mitts.
You would throw all the hands.
I'll throw all the fucking hands. But
it's fucked up, dude.
But
and kids are dicks.
Yeah, we were talking about it and we're like, you know what? Our kid is gonna grow up, and honestly, like, I don't give a fuck if our kid believes in Santa till it's fucking 20 years old. Like, maybe that's a little too much. But like, I want our kid I don't want to ruin the magic for our kid. You know what I mean? Like,
kid's gonna be like 30, living at your house, believing in Santa. Like, what'd Santa get me?
An apartment. Wow.
He kicked you the fuck out of this house.
Kicked you the fuck out. Santa's kind of an asshole this year. Sorry, dude. I will personally handwrite a note saying it's from Santa, saying get the fuck out.
You're too damn old.
You're too damn old. 30-year-old ass. But yeah, no, we talked about it. And we're like, dude, we're just going to let our kid believe in Santa. We're not going to ruin that for them because I feel like that's like part of the magic of Christmas. I remember being a kid thinking I got stuff from Santa. Fucking stoked, dude.
Yeah. We didn't really have traditions when I was little, though. Like, we didn't have any like Christmas traditions. So like that's super important to me. Like down the road is like establishing that. Because I mean, I'm not going to lie. The holidays don't have like a huge impact on me. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, it's fucking Thanksgiving. Oh my God, it's Easter. Oh my God, it's... And part of that is because when I was growing up, like, it wasn't just another fucking day. It was a day where you might get some gifts.
Yeah. I kind of like feel this. Christmas growing up was really cool for the most part.
Yeah.
We always had really good Christmases, and my dad always did his absolute best. Like, somehow, I don't know how he did it, but he always fucking pulled money out of nowhere and would get us shit that we asked for, like big gifts, and always surprise us. So I always felt like Christmas was one of those holidays I always want to make big no matter what. Like, this Christmas, I'm broke as fuck, poor as fuck.
You went ham, bro.
But I went ham on presents for my lady because I just, like, that's important to me. Like, even if I don't have the money, like, it's a holiday. Like, I want you to feel, I don't get to do stuff like that very often.
Yeah.
So if, this holiday gives me an excuse to do that for you, show you that I care and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other ones, like
I think
Thanksgiving can fucking, I don't really care about most holidays, honestly, either. It's not like a big deal to me.
I think you gotta draw a line though. Like, it's important. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you want to spoil her and like make sure she has a good Christmas. But like, I know a bunch of people that go like too hard on Christmas and like it fucks them. Like they don't have the money to be going like crazy.
Dude, that was almost me.
It was almost, yeah. But see, like you reined it in a little bit. I remember we were out and I was like, dude, now you're just looking for an excuse to spend money.
Yeah, and I was like, ugh, you're right.
But I know people that go like so hard and like so crazy, and it's like, dude, that's setting you back for months now. Like, no.
Well, it kind of fucked me for my savings because I used a lot of my savings to help with like present buying, and
yeah,
I still didn't get all the presents I wanted for everyone. I had a lot of people to shop for. Usually I don't. Usually I only just have one person, but I had like Kaya, her brother, and like her family, and I only got them like one gift each. But
that's all you really need, dude. Like,
yeah, I know, just like a thought.
Yeah, it's exactly one, like a thoughtful gift. Like that's all that matters. Like, honestly, I've had years where I've gotten tons of gifts, and it's like, yeah, that's awesome. But like, if they're just getting gifts for the sake of getting gifts, like, there's a point where it's like, yeah, this is nice, but like,
well, I'm a pretty good.
You almost feel bad,
yeah.
like taking the gifts. Like, it's like, oh man,
yeah.
Like,
I'm a pretty solid gift giver. I think so. So like the way I think about it is like, if I'm gonna give you a gift, it's something that I wouldn't like spontaneously get you for like no reason, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna go out like that Norvina palette that I got, Kaya from Ulta.
For people that don't know what that is,
for people that don't know what that is, it's a makeup palette. It's by Anastasia, but
Jeremy
and Norvina is her daughter's name, which is why it's called Norvina. And anyways,
Jeremy, for the record, Jeremy knows a lot about makeup, and I went into the makeup store with Jeremy, and I was never so uncomfortable. It's just us two dudes and like a million chicks, and lots of fucking makeup and words that I didn't understand.
Yeah, but anyway, so I got her the Norvina palette, right? And I would never think to like randomly go out of my way and be like, today I think I'm going to go spend $45 and get you a brand new makeup palette. So it's a great gift for Christmas. You know what I mean? Or like things like that she can't justify spending money on.
That's the thing.
Is stuff that like I can justify spending money on to get her.
That's a good one.
You know what I mean? Because she's always like, fuck, I want this palette, but I don't really want to spend the money on it. I'm like, a good thing it's Christmas time because I can get you that palette.
Yeah. I was like Chrissy got me an Xbox. Like, that's something I was like, that's something I've kind of always like wanted, but I'm never going to buy that for myself.
It's hard, dude. How do you pull the trigger on that?
Well, it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't need that. Like, so I'm not going to buy that. Like, I can't justify myself buying that, but it was an awesome gift and I really appreciate it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, I'm never going to buy that for myself. Yeah. Like, no matter where I get, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go buy an Xbox. No, it's like, I'm super cheap and I'm frugal with my money, and like I can't justify that to myself. So the fact that she got that, that's an awesome gift. But like you were saying, it's like one of those things where it's like they're not going to get it for themselves. So yeah, that's an awesome. Yeah.
Where the fuck was I going with all that?
I don't know, dude. It was an awesome Christmas though.
It was a good Christmas.
I had a good Christmas.
How was your Christmas?
My Christmas.
You got
good,
your
dude.
Xbox. I'm stoked about.
I was more stoked about. Honestly, we were down for the Oakland Raider game.
Yeah, how was that? I didn't even. How did they do?
sick.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
Ooh, last
game
huh?
ever in Oakland.
Until they go to North Vegas.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. But yeah, Christy and I went to that, and that was fun. It was awesome.
That's dope.
And it was Christmas Eve. People were getting a little crazy on Christmas Eve.
Really?
Dude, people were like, at the end, some people tried to storm the field, and there were helicopters, and they were just getting fucking just destroyed on the field. Like, because it was muddy as shit. Yeah. And these people obviously a little intoxicated, and these cops completely sober and just fucking just destroying these dudes on fucking mud. Like,
they were probably like pointing people out that they knew were going to start.
They're like, that dude. Bam.
Like, dude, him, pancake, right now. Let's go.
Hit stick. Just fucking 10-yard head start, hit stick, and just dropping. There was this one chick. She was a blonde chick, and she was going hard. She like ran, and she like ducked under one dude. Oh, shit. But then another one just came out of nowhere, blindsided the shit out, just full tackle. Boom, into the mud. And then they threw her in cuffs, and like picked her up, and then she started trying to run from them while they're holding the cuffs. So she's just like, I don't know, it's like band resisted sprints. Like she's
been taking notes from your videos.
Yeah, right? I was like, damn, look at that form, those knees, that knee drive.
High knees.
But then you think about it, it's like, oh man, they got arrested on Christmas Eve. So that means they spent Christmas in jail because the courts are not open on Christmas. So you get arrested on Christmas Eve, you shit out of luck. So I feel bad for those people.
Not worth it. I'd probably tackle a cop.
Not a good move, dude.
I know, but I feel like...
Because then they just add assaulting and all. Then you get like charged assaulting. Then it becomes...
Well, just be like, I was intoxicated and I thought that you were a football player.
Sadly, that is not an excuse. I don't think. I don't think any judge in the world would accept that.
Well, fuck them. Fuck all you judges.
Jeremy doesn't speak for the Not For The Week podcast. He speaks for himself right there.
I know. But that's crazy, dude. And you got a little lit too yourself?
I did. I went out with some buddies. Got a little crazy.
Got a little crazy. Not an accent. I wasn't any specific person.
Yeah. It's cool. Like I've known those dudes for like 20 years. So it's like, and we don't see each other very often, but like when we get together, it's always like nothing, like no time has passed.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see them. It was not as cool to be in the hometown and like, damn, I don't miss this at all kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it was cool to be around those guys. But yeah, Christmas was good. Fun stuff. Getting ready for this New Year's though.
I know.
The new year.
Are you excited?
New year, new me.
Oh, fuck that. Are you excited for all the new gym goers that are going to be New Year's resolution people?
I am. I'm excited for that. Because I'm all for people bettering themselves.
I agree.
But you and I were talking about this earlier. I think there needs to be a distinction between New Year's gym goers and just new gym goers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, and I think, like, when people say New Year's resolutioners, like, that is its own demographic of people. Like
that's different from
new gym goers.
From new gym goers.
Yeah.
So like when we're like, oh God, the new resolution people are coming, that doesn't mean you just because you're signing up for a gym. Now, if you sign up during New Year's, go to the gym for a month, quit, then you have become
then you're a New Year's resolution. You're not a new gym goer.
And you suck.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hate on you because you have no discipline and you don't and you become the person that I don't like, which is the person who's all talk, zero action.
Yep. And then you're gonna stare 2020 down and be like, 2020, new year, new me. Bullshit. 2019 was supposed to be a new you. 2018, I guarantee, was supposed to be a new you. And guess what? Fucking 3 years and you still haven't gotten your shit together. 2 years, you still haven't gotten your shit together.
I've seen so many people over the years, like on Facebook especially, because like I don't really use Facebook. So like I'm friends with people on Facebook like that I don't really interact with or care to interact with, but I'm just too lazy to go through and like delete people. But there's so many people on there and it's like I see the same shit from them every year. It's like, oh, this is my year. This is my year. It's like, you said that last year and nothing's fucking changed. You're still in the same fucking position you were in last year. You're just on social media. You're trying to say some shit and like put some shit out there on social media like, this is the year. This is my year. I'm going hard this year. And you're trying to like capitalize on all that, like everyone being super supportive. Like I want to be supportive of every resolution, and I'm supportive of everyone. Yeah. Like if you got some resolutions, some goals, I'm supportive of that. Like I hope you accomplish it. But the sad thing is, most people won't accomplish their goals.
Yeah. And the real question is like, cool, I'm gonna go hard, dope, in what and how? Yeah. What are you going hard in? What are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? Because just saying I'm gonna go hard means absolutely nothing and carries zero weight. It's bullshit. It's I'm gonna go hard in 2019 means absolutely.
Yeah. What are you gonna do differently?
What's gonna be hard?
Like what is changing? What's your plan of attack? Like it's like the dreams are cheap as fuck, dude. Yeah. Like everybody has a dream. Like you go out, you can talk to every single person on the street. They have a dream. What are they doing to accomplish that?
Yeah.
That becomes super fucking rare.
And listen, guys, we're not hating on anyone.
We're not trying to be negative either.
If you're not where you want to be, it's fine. I'm not where I want to be. Mooney's not where he wants to be.
Nobody is where they want to be.
But there's a difference between not being where you want to be and taking steps to get there and just completely fucking quitting and saying, fuck this. I'll just wait a whole fucking 12 months to restart and then try and fail and give up. You fail when you give up.
Yeah.
That's when you fail. When you have setbacks and things happen and you know progress slows down, that's not failing. That doesn't mean that you fail. But when you fucking quit, that means you have failed yourself.
Yeah.
And you failed every single person who you said you were going to go hard in 2024 or 2019.
Dude,
I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Are you? Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it.
what steps are you going to take?
Yeah.
Don't just say, I'm going to go hard. Don't just go on social media and say, oh, I'm going to go hard. It's 2019. That's my year. I'm going hard. I'm going to get all this shit done. Have action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the biggest issue I have with New Year's resolution is, why are you waiting? Like, why are you waiting to the new year as the excuse to start?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to somebody the other day. They're like, yeah, it's January 1st. I'm starting my diet. It's like, and this was beginning of December. It's like, what about December 1st? Like, why don't you start fucking tomorrow? Like, why are you waiting to the first? Why are you giving yourself a month of just bullshit?
Yeah.
Like, passing it off like, oh, I'm good. Once January 1st comes around, though, I'm getting on it. It's like, no, dude, you got to develop that habit. You got to start fucking now. Like, fuck waiting to the first. Fuck setting like that up. Like, that's just giving you an excuse to fuck around for the next month.
Oh, exactly. And then who knows? You probably like fucking around. So then January 1st comes, time to fuck around for another 30 days and just say, oh, February I'll start my fucking.
I think that's what people don't realize. That it's like, you can have good habits, you can have shitty habits. And yeah, if December 1st is here and you're like, oh, January 1st is when I'm going to actually get serious. But you're developing a shitty fucking habit all through December. And then when January 1st comes around, it's way fucking harder for you to get back on track. Whereas if it was December 1st, you're like, I'm going to start getting on track. And then I'm going to elevate my game when it gets to January 1st. I'm going to start like doing little things now in preparation for going hard. That's completely different.
That's what I was just about to say is like, it'd be way different if you're like, okay, January 1st, I'm going to go hard in this. And this is what I'm going to do for 30 days. I'm going to do this to help me get to the level to where I can then like elevate myself to a higher level come January 1st.
Yeah.
But just saying you're going to go from eating fucking Taco Bell for 30 days straight to eating completely clean starting January. There's no reason.
It doesn't work like
There's
that.
No
It's
reason.
it's not gonna work. And then you're not gonna see your results and you're gonna break your diet.
Oh, dude,
and then it's gonna become you know what?
Fucking hate yourself.
I'll start tomorrow, or I'll get back on track tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes around and you're like, oh man, Taco Bell sounds really good. And you're gonna go get Taco Bell again and you're gonna be like, no, I'll go again tomorrow. Or I'm gonna start Monday. That's oh man.
Monday.
That shit pisses me off too. It's like, no, stop being an asshole. Start doing your shit tomorrow, or start doing it today. Like, there's no fucking reason to wait.
Yeah.
Dude, when I used to work at this corporate gym, right, and I was doing personal training, I would see this all the time. And it was one of the hardest things about working at one of those gyms is, like, just because of how busy it would get around January, February, no matter how busy you were, you had to take on like these like new people, right? Like you had to do like consultations and then like and then like a lot of them, pretty much all of them would buy sessions. And so like you're training these people, right? And I cannot tell you how many people I would train, and you know, you could tell that they were like into it. But like everything, you don't get results right away. Like it takes time, dude. You've been sitting on your ass for the last 2 years, and now you want 6-pack next week? It doesn't fucking work that way. Like, yeah, it's a slow progress. And so end of January comes around, you can start to see the fires fading a little bit. It's like, it's like, oh man, they're making progress, but it's not the speed that they want.
Yeah.
You know? And then come February, those people start disappearing. And like I remember they still had sessions. Like I so many times I had people that just still had sessions and they would just fall off. You know, they start making excuses. It started becoming like a habit. Like, oh, I can't come in today. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. Like it stops. You start realizing where that falls on their priority list. But like a month and a half before when I had the consultation, like first of the year, like, what are your goals? Oh, I want to get to this. I want to do this. I want to get ready for summer. You know, it's like, okay, you had all these grand goals.
Yeah.
And you were all gung ho at the beginning, but why aren't you like, was that really that important to you?
Yeah.
Because if it was, you wouldn't let something step in the way of that. You wouldn't let, the fact that it's taking longer than you expected stop you from doing that. If you really fucking cared about that, you'd still do it.
Well, and that's like how it goes for any single person who steps foot in the gym. Like, so the first time I ever walked into a gym, oh my God, dude. Small, fucking weak, fucking just like lame, right?
Yeah.
Super duper intimidated. I used to go to the gym with my pops, but then when I moved here, I just went by myself. And when I went by myself, I was like, oh my fucking God. Here I am at this gym with a bunch of people way fucking bigger than me, way fucking stronger than me. Probably assholes is what I thought in my head. Looking at them, oh, you're jacked. You're probably a douchebag. So I'm a kid, and I'm just like working out by myself. Dude, the first like 2 weeks were so awkward because I just walk in there and like have an anxiety attack. What am I going to work out today? What machine am I going to use? Am I going to look like an idiot? Do I know how to even properly do this? How am I going to ask for a spot? I don't know anyone. But I wanted this shit. Yeah. Fitness has always been huge in my life, and I fucking wanted it. And I knew that if I wasn't in the gym trying to make gains, trying to get stronger, I wasn't shit. Like in my head, I wasn't shit. It's the only thing that fucking makes me happy. And so I kept going. And guess what, dude? Those people who were super intimidating to me started to talk to me. They weren't douchebags. I started to develop relationships with them and become friends with them. They started to help me. I started getting stronger and bigger, and they started helping me get stronger and bigger. We started becoming workout partners. I started meeting all these people. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I was like, dude, you guys are normal people. We're all just normal fucking people trying to get better. We're all in the gym. And it took me a while, but we're all in the gym to get better. So people, if you're intimidated when you walk into the gym, or there's fucking assholes who are judging you or making fun of you because you're walking into the gym, go ahead and just tell yourself, fuck them.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think a lot of, like, everyone says, like, oh, don't hate on the New Year's resolutioners. I don't
hate on New Year's resolutioners. I hate on quitters.
I hate on quitters too, but
of anything.
People make this whole thing like, oh, the gym's super intimidating. Like, everyone's judgy, everyone's this and that. I don't think that's the case, dude. I think there's a small minority of people out there that are judgy, and they're just assholes in general. It doesn't fucking matter. They could be out on the street or in the gym. It doesn't matter. They're an asshole regardless. Yep. Right? But the vast majority of people that work out at gyms are nice fucking people. And they're helpful and supportive, and they're not gonna fucking judge you. Honestly, when I go into the gym, I'm not even looking at other fucking people. Yeah. I'll look at my friends and hang out, but I'm not looking at random fucking people doing shit.
I don't give a fuck, yeah.
Like, I don't care.
And like, I never, I'm so not to cut you off.
Are you good?
I never see someone who doesn't know what they're doing and like, haha, you don't fucking know what you're doing. You're a loser.
I don't know anybody.
If anything, I'm like, ugh, goddamn, someone show that kid how to deadlift or how to do this or do that. And sometimes it's me that does that. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? I need to work out. I don't have the time to show them how to do this, but I don't make fucking fun of them because it's rude. And I was there, and every person who ever stepped foot in the gym for the very first time was there. IFBB pros now at one point had walked into the gym for the first time and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So just a huge message to people who get intimidated. First of all, how fucking bad do you want it? And if the answer is really fucking bad, well, then don't fucking quit. Keep going to the gym, and I promise you things get better, and it gets a lot less intimidating. You're going to start to make friends, and you'll realize that people aren't as bad as you seem. And the people who are, well, fuck them because they suck in or out of the gym.
And
like
they're a small minority of people.
Exactly, yeah.
I
maybe 5%.
I don't even know, dude. I've worked out at gyms for like the last 20-something years, right? I've been all sorts of gyms, powerlifting gyms, bodybuilding gyms, CrossFit gyms. I've been all around.
Yeah.
All right. I have only experienced a very small fraction of people. I've seen people or being part of the group that was made fun of, or seeing people make fun of people for being in the gym. Like I've never really. There's one gym in particular, and they were just, those people were just assholes, right? They're just assholes in general, right? But I've never seen somebody go, oh, look at that skinny fucking dude doing the curls. Like, haha, what an asshole. Like, nobody does that. And if they do, they're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that's actually really interesting. I've noticed that I see more insecure skinny people in the gym who are more intimidated by everyone than I do like obese people, which is, I don't know why, but that's really interesting to me, because you'd think that someone who's like morbidly obese would be very intimidated and like, oh my God, people think I'm fat. But honestly, from what I hear and people who've talked to me personally, it's people who are really skinny who feel like it's almost like they feel like they don't belong in a gym. Like people look at them as like a little kid, like, what? Why are you here? You're so tiny. And that's really not the case.
I think
I was talking to a kid at Dutch Bros about that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, oh, where you work? I was like, oh, dude, Duo. And he was like, oh, dude, I love and I hate that place because, you know, everyone's so jacked and I'm so small. He's like, it's really intimidating. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, dude, don't worry. It's not about that.
Nobody cares.
I'm like, dude, no one cares. I'm like, you have no idea how nice every single person is. Like, everyone is there for the same reason. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, get stronger, become a powerlifter, bodybuilder, CrossFit person. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's all the exact same thing, bettering yourself, right? So no one cares. If you're trying to better yourself, dude, who cares if you're fucking 100 pounds or 600 pounds?
And everyone experiences that. I experience that shit all the fucking time. Dude. And people look at me, and I'm not trying to be like a brag or anything, but a lot of people like look at me and go, oh man, I want to be like you, you know? And I'm like, yeah, that, like, I should be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. But I'll go places and I'll be like, fuck, dude, I do not belong here. I'll give you an example. I was in Columbus at the Arnold a couple years back, and I was deadlifting at Powerhouse, right? I was just deadlifting by myself, and I think at the time my max was like 585 or something. Maybe not even. Maybe it was like 575 or 560. And I was deadlifting, and then all of a sudden, all these amateur strongmen walk in, and and a couple of them were sponsored by Animal, and like, these are big fucking dudes, tattooed, aggressive, like, and I'm like, fuck. And they start going, hey, can we walk in? Like, we want a deadlift too. And I was like, all right. Then I'm thinking like shit, I don't want to be here. Like, like they don't want to deadlift with me. Like, I can't deadlift anything compared to these guys. And they're warming up and they're doing like 405 in the bars, like snapping, and the weights are like just moving super fast. And I'm just thinking like, shit, dude, like, I don't belong here. What am I doing trying to deadlift with these guys? But they were the nicest fucking dudes ever. And they were super supportive. And I hit a PR, I think, of 585. And like, they were all like, yeah, man, that's awesome. Like, in my head, I was like, oh man, these guys are judging me hardcore. Like, because I can't deadlift like them. Yeah. But it's just, it's always inside your own head. Like, you're going to make things way more dramatic than they actually are.
I always, you know what's funny, dude? One of the biggest things I hear all the time, all the fucking time from people, they'll come up to me, dude, I just did this. I mean, it's not as much as you, but it's a PR for me. Well, don't even say that. Don't even say that. Why do you have to compare your max to mine? I don't give a fuck. You know what I give a fuck about? You hitting a PR.
Yeah, you hit, and that's like, all that matters.
That sounds cheesy and stuff like that, but it's true, dude. If you deadlift 405 and I deadlift 805 and you just hit 500, I'm fucking stoked for you.
Yeah, and you've been working for it forever.
Yeah. All the work you've put in, everything you've done to accomplish a fucking 95-pound PR, that is incredible. Yeah. Who fucking cares about me? Yeah. I didn't hit a PR today.
It's not a competition with you. And I think that's part of the social media, like, generation. Absolutely. Like, everyone's on there, like, comparing themselves. Oh man, look at so-and-so. Look at so-and-so. Like, it's not about them. It's about you. Like, that's the gym is about you.
Yeah. You're not there to work out for someone.
You don't need to make it about them. And like, it's okay to look up to them and be like, I want to be like that. But it's to be like, dude, I'm not shit because I don't deadlift like Larry Wheels.
Yeah.
If that was the case, none of us should be fucking lifting. Should be like 10 people in the world that are deadlifting, and fucking we're not any of those people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Well, and like people like when I deadlift and stuff like that. Only reason why I use deadlift as an example is because that's my strongest lift.
Everybody deadlifts, I think.
Yeah, everyone deadlifts, and that's my strongest lift. Right. So that's what I always get compared to. I was deadlifting, and someone's like, "Oh, nice, just repping my max." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," but at the same time, I'm like, "It's not about that." Yeah. Like I get it, like, "Oh, haha," like funny, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not even like, who cares?
Don't throw that negativity out there, because that is a mindset.
Oh,
like
for sure.
The fact that he said that is a negative, and it may seem like nothing, but it's
he's belittling himself.
Yeah. And then when he gets to that point where he's doing that weight, he's thinking like, oh, this is not that much. Like or like so and so did this so easily, and I'm struggling with this. I suck, and that shit has big power in the back of your head.
Oh, dude, for sure. Like, yeah, like he's like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm 250. So I'm sure if he didn't hit I'm sure if he only hit, let's say he hit 545 for 1 rep and he saw me hit it for like 6. Well, in his head, yeah, he only hits it for 1. And he's like, what the fuck? Jay hit it for 6. Why am I a bitch? It's like, first of all, I have 50 fucking pounds on you.
And you've probably been training longer than him.
And and I know this kid, he's super cool, but also, dude, you're not a power lifter. Yeah. You don't train for strength. I specifically train to be this way.
Yeah.
So the fact you even can do what I can do for 6 for a single is great.
Yeah.
Take it as a win. You and me have talked about it before, man. Small victories and just small victories.
Too many people.
Stop fucking comparing yourself to everyone.
Too many people find easy ways to put themselves down.
Yeah. I mean, I do that too.
I do too.
I hate it. I wish I didn't. I need to get better at it.
I try to stop myself from doing it because it's super bad for you. Like the people talk about the gym all the time, like, oh, it's fucking so physical, but it's mental.
Super.
It's a mental
I go
game.
for mental reasons.
Yeah.
Because it's like therapeutic for me. I mean, obviously I have a goal. I'm a powerlifter. I train for strength and stuff. But all that aside, without all that, I go because it makes me feel better about myself. If I'm fucking having a shitty day, that's my go-to. It's for therapeutic reasons, which is mental. You can't take that away from people. You know what I mean?
Well, it's too easy to like tear yourself down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to that point where like you're trying to like grow,
mm-hmm.
it's always in the back of your head. If you're constantly saying, oh, I'm not as good as so and so, oh, I'm not as strong as him, or I'm not as lean as him, or oh man, he's way cooler than me, or he's got a better car than me. If you're always like comparing yourself and tearing yourself down, it's a negative snowball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to hinder you from actually getting to those areas.
Yeah.
Like you can talk about it all the time, like, oh, I want to be like that. But then if you're at the same time turning around being like, man, I suck. Like I'm not on that level. And it's tough. No, I'm not saying this is easy. Like it's easy. Like I do it all the time. Like,
mm-hmm.
but I try not to. And I especially try not to. Like the last year or so, I've really come to terms with that and been like, I need to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it makes a huge difference. Like when you stop caring and just start focusing on improving yourself, it's amazing how much more progress you'll make.
Yeah. And like with that being said, it's not a bad thing to be hard on yourself, but they're also,
but you gotta reward yourself too.
Well, and you have to learn how to like criticize yourself, like how to take like self-criticism, because there's being hard on yourself so you can get better, it helps push you. And then there's just fucking beating yourself down.
Yeah.
You don't want to beat yourself down.
Yeah.
You can be like, you know what, I can do better and push yourself. But to be like, I'm a fucking failure.
And analyze it. That's the key.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Like,
be like, okay, what went wrong?
Yeah.
What can I improve on for next time?
Yeah. Instead of going, oh, I suck, think of what you did and be like, oh, this is why that happened. I'll correct that for the next time. You know? And I think that's the biggest thing. And a lot of people, too many people don't do that. They don't self-analyze for growth.
Mm-hmm.
They just tear themselves down.
So I was actually just reading an article on Steffi Cohen, and they talked about how she got to her 4-time bodyweight deadlift, or whatever, which is insane. If you guys don't know who Steffi Cohen is, she's a fucking absolute beast, and she deadlifts a fucking shit ton. It's 4 times her body weight, to be exact.
She squats.
It's probably more now, actually.
Pretty much the same as me too.
Yeah, dude, she's like basically as strong as me, which is super tight. Anyways, Steph is talking, and they're like, what do you do when you don't progress, and blah blah blah. And she talks about this thing called like autoregulation, and it's just like how you have to listen to your body and go based off of how you feel and not go based off of what your program says. So for example, like I'm one of those people that if you give me a specific program with a specific percentage and a specific amount of sets and reps, I will do that.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter if I didn't sleep that day, if I didn't eat that day, if I didn't take pre-workout, like I don't care if I'm supposed to hit 600 pounds off a 4-inch for 10 reps, then I'm going to hit 600 pounds. That's just what
you're going to try to do it. And if you don't do it, you're going to be like, oh, I suck because I didn't do this.
Exactly. And that's exactly what she talks about, is because that's what happens is you completely forget about all the surrounding factors that contribute to how your training session is going to go, because it's more than a percentage. It's more than a rep. It's more than a set. You know what I mean? And so when she realized that, she started listening to her body, and she started making a lot more progress. She started making a lot less injuries. And I read this article, and I was like, wow, I need to start doing that, because I always just follow protocol no matter what. And what happens to me, I get injured or I feel like fucking shit. And then I'm so hard on myself because I couldn't hit what this board said I'm supposed to hit. So I'm beating myself down, all fucking sad about it. Oh, why couldn't I do this today? Not even thinking, oh, that's right, I didn't fucking sleep. Or, oh, that's right, I only had 1 meal instead of my usual 4 that I have before I train. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is I had a pretty shitty deadlift session not too long ago, and totally undershot where I thought that I was going to be. And I'm kind of having a quad problem right now, and it's affecting my knee, so it's pretty uncomfortable, and it's bringing me down, right? But I read that article on the day that I had that shitty deadlift session, and I was like, wow, I need to start doing this. I knew I was feeling shitty, and I still tried to go as hard as I could in that program and do exactly what it said, and I fucking failed. And then I beat myself up because I fucking failed when I knew that I was going to, but I did it anyways. Yeah. I set myself up for failure.
Well, that's the thing too, is you went into it, I feel like shit, this is going to be a terrible session. In your head, before you even touched a weight, you were tearing yourself down.
Oh, dude, I got to 405, and I can deadlift a good amount of weight. I got to 405, and I was like, ugh, my fucking knee is killing me. My quad is so tight. It hurts. My hips hurt. This is shitty. Yeah. And I kept going. And what happened? Totally did terrible. Yeah. And was done. I was so fucking done with my workout. I wanted to go home.
It ruined the rest of your workout.
Oh, dude, it almost ruined my whole shift at work. It was before I had to go to work. I was like, oh my God, I don't even want to be at work. That's how upset I am that my workout was bad. But I swear to God, reading that article, dude, changed the whole day, because I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I need to do that auto regulation, that, which is just a fancy word for listen to your fucking body.
Yeah.
So learn when to never put yourself down, but be hard on yourself and expect the best, but listen to your body. So if you do those things, no matter what, you will be successful in training always. Yeah. If you don't do those things, prepare to have some pretty big setbacks and be fucking depressed that you couldn't hit this or that. So that's just how that is.
Yeah. No, it makes total sense, and that's exactly what I did this week. Like, I was traveling for Christmas, obviously not gonna eating's off.
Yeah,
sitting in a car for 8 hours, and here I am prepping for this meet. I was like, oh man, it's hot. It's squat day. I gotta go heavy, but I was just in a car for 8 hours. Yeah, I barely slept. I ate nothing but candy. I feel like shit. So I went in there and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to go to a 1 rep max, but maybe I'll just do some heavy-ish singles. I'll just move around, and then I'll do some other stuff, and I'll just move around a little bit, and I'll feel better. The same thing happened with bench day. I was supposed to do a 1 rep max on bench. I was like, no, I'll just do some light reps, get the blood flowing. And in my head, I wasn't doing what I needed to do.
Yeah.
but it was better for my body.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt myself. I didn't end up putting myself in such a shitty mood because of how bad
Probably felt
would
better.
Yeah, I felt better. But if I had gone and like tried to been like, oh, I got to hit a 1 rep max pause bench or whatever, and then I hit like 20, 30 pounds less than what I normally hit, I would have been like,
Yeah,
fuck
this.
me,
What
right?
the fuck?
Why do I even lift?
Yeah.
I'll delete my Instagram today.
Dude, that's exactly how I felt. Yeah. After that deadlift session, I was like, what the fuck? It was because the weight that I did was a weight that I can do off the floor for the fucking same amount of reps.
Yeah.
So with reverse bands, I should have been able to double that.
Yeah. So, but and that comes with time. And
Absolutely.
It's a tough thing for somebody that's new to the gym to realize.
It's a huge, just like lifting maturity, dude. Like
it's lifting maturity. And I don't know. It's also, it's just realizing that like that is realizing that results are not going to come tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You're not going to deadlift 800 tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
No matter how much you will it and how like positive you are, you're not going to deadlift 800 tomorrow. All right. It's going to be the accumulation of you training for the next year, every day, not getting hurt, doing what you need to your body,
having my diet on track, sleep and stuff.
That's going to get you to 800. But you going in there tomorrow and maxing is not going to get you to 800 every day, right? And so it's being patient, and that's what goes back to the New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Be patient. Have a plan. Stick to the plan and be honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. Is that really what you fucking want to do? Because if it's not, don't waste your time.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean? Don't do it because everybody else wants you to do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, yes, I think everybody needs to be in shape. I think everyone should work out, and I think everyone should be in shape. But if you don't really care about being in shape, be honest with yourself,
Seriously, if that's
don't waste your time. Focus your energy on something that's going to improve you, that you actually can stick with.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's, dude. Just yes. Yeah. Like, I couldn't agree more. Like,
because you're going to go, what's going to happen is you're going to go, I want to work out. I want to get in shape. Why do you really want to get in shape?
Yeah.
Do you want to actually get in shape, or do you want to get in shape because you feel like everybody else is judging you and you need to get in shape because it's going to make your life better? Mm-hmm. Like, are you doing it for you, or are you doing it for everybody else? Because if you're doing it for everybody else, it's not going to last. Mm-hmm. It's not sustainable. All right. But be honest with yourself. Why are you trying to accomplish this goal? Because the real thing is, if you're going to waste time doing this, that's all it's going to be. Because if you're going to give up in a month or two, don't waste your time.
Don't even start. Don't even sign up.
Don't waste your time. Focus your energy on something that you actually give a fuck about. Mm-hmm. Because that is the key. Find something that you give a fuck about and let that shit dominate your life. Mm-hmm. Right? Don't do it for other people. And I think that's a lot. I think that a lot of that is I think there's two types of people that give up. Mm-hmm. There are those people that do it for the wrong reasons, and then those people that are just, lazy and don't want to put in the effort and the time. And I think you could honestly say that that's kind of intertwined, because lazy people aren't really doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? So, and I'm with you though, dude. I can't stand people that give up. Like,
oh, dude.
You can do whatever you want, but do not fucking give up, dude. That is the quickest way to get on my bad side.
Now, it is okay to accept things for the way they are. Like, say that, maybe working out isn't your thing. You tried it and you're like, fuck, I'm not into it like I thought that I was into it. I'm wasting time. This isn't my thing. This just isn't my fucking thing. That's not giving up. You're accepting, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. There's plenty of people like that,
With that, maybe the type of working out that you're doing is not your thing. You know what I mean?
True.
Find something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
There's a million ways to stay active and get healthy and do stuff that's good for your body.
Like fucking
You
hiking.
could do yoga. You could go hiking. You could do jujitsu. You could do running. You could do Spartan races. You could do, I don't know. There's a million things you could do. that are active
Yeah.
and that are good for you.
It's trial and error, dude, you know?
Just because the gym and lifting weights isn't for you
Doesn't mean
that physical activity is not for you, because I'll tell you right now, physical activity is for fucking everyone, because you never feel as good as you do after you do something that taxes your body.
Yeah, you ever go on a hike to a fucking beautiful waterfall and then come back home and you're like, God, that sucked.
Yeah, I'm so pissed.
I'm so mad I enjoyed nature and took sick ass pictures.
Do I remember?
No one says that.
I'm not even a big hiker. I'm not a big. I like outdoor stuff, but I'm not like crazy outdoorsy. Mm-hmm. And somebody was like a couple years ago, they were like, let's go hike Mount McLaughlin. Mount McLaughlin is a long hike.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's a full day. It takes like 6 hours to get to the top, and then it's like another 4 to come back down, and it's steep, and I was out of shape, and I was dying. But we got to the top. I was like, this was so fucking awesome. Yeah. That's like, yeah, this sucked, but I did it, and I feel great, and I got an awesome view, and this was fun, and I feel good.
That's an experience too. That's a life experience.
You feel good, and so, yeah. If lifting weights is not your thing, go find something that is, dude. Go swim, go run, go hike, go surf.
So Kai used to work out with me, because she wanted to lose a little bit of weight and get into shape. And so she started working out with me, and things were great. Things were going okay for a couple weeks. And then all of a sudden, we just started to butt heads. She started to feel inadequate during our workouts, because she was like, I just don't know how to do these, and I'm having a hard time learning how to do them, and blah, blah, blah. And so we kind of get into little arguments and stuff like that. And it just came down to the fact that maybe she just doesn't like working out with me. Yeah. And I was like, and she told me, she's like, I just don't want to make you mad, but I just don't really enjoy working out
the way you
not the way that you work out. Yeah. And you know what? I was like, you know what? Thank you so much for telling me that, because I don't ever want to force you to fucking come to the gym if you don't want to. No. I don't, because I don't actually give a fuck what you look like, but you had a goal. You wanted to do something. I wanted to help you achieve that. If you don't want to train the way that I train, that's totally okay. She still likes doing cardio and she likes to go to Planet Fitness and stuff like that and do cardio, which is cool. I'm totally supportive of it. Just because she didn't like working out with me, doesn't mean she didn't like working out. And that's just the whole part of it's figuring out what the fuck you like to do. And in general, training with a significant other is just fucking tough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Power to the couples that can do that.
Dude, it's rough.
But I think it's rough. I don't know.
Well, it's just hard because how do you coach? How do you coach them?
Well, that's the thing is if you're working out together, you can't necessarily be coaching.
Exactly.
Because the coaching is what causes the issue.
Yeah.
It's you should be doing this differently. You know what I mean?
And that's
everybody.
One time we got in an argument, and I was like, "Listen, I'm not your best friend in here. I'm your trainer. Let's get the ball rolling."
See, that's
my God, she fucking was so upset.
That's different though.
I could not believe it.
That's different though. You guys aren't working out together. You're training her.
Well, we were working.
I know, but you were at the same. But more so, you're probably telling her what to do.
Exactly. Yeah, and it just came off in a way that made her feel belittled and like she wasn't good enough and she couldn't figure out how to do it and she was stupid. And I was like, God damn it, that's not what I mean. And then I felt shitty because I'm like, well, fuck.
You're ruining the experience.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to make you feel that way at all. I know how to coach. Yeah. I know how to push somebody, but. That's different once that somebody is your special person. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't be like, let's go, fucker, to my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could.
I could if I want to die.
You might not.
How?
You might not get any special time after that, though.
Dude, no. I won't get.
You'll be sleeping on the couch after that. Let's go, fucker. Lift that shit.
Come on. You son of a bitch.
You stupid son of a bitch. Move your ass.
Oh my God. Dude. She would rip my fucking head off. But, God, dude, I keep forgetting what we're talking about.
I think at the end of the day, we're talking about New Year's resolution.
Oh, yeah. At just the end of the day, giving up in general.
At the end of the day, I support you guys trying to be better. Mm-hmm. But I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to set goals. But more importantly than setting goals, I want you to set fucking plans. Why are you going to do this? What are you going to do to get there? Don't just say something for the sake of doing it. Like, and I put that on, I tweeted that the other day. I was like, dude, dreams are cheap as fuck. Like, you can say whatever you want. I want to be the prince of fucking Egypt. I don't give, it doesn't, like, I could say that all I fucking want. But what am I fucking doing? Like,
what are you doing to become the
Is that
prince of
realistic?
Egypt?
Is that a realistic goal? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I got some Egyptian back in my...
Well, that's... So Jeff Logues, did you watch Jeff's Instagram story?
No, I didn't watch it.
But he was just talking about make lofty goals for 2019.
Yeah, you want to set lofty goals?
Lofty. He's like, write down some fucking a plan of attack lofty, like these big, high fucking goals that you set for yourself. Because any goal is obtainable, right?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do to get to there?
Yeah.
You might give yourself a couple more flights of stairs to climb up than you were thinking, but fucking climb them, right?
Well, that's the thing, though. Is set lofty goals, right? Set lofty goals that you want to accomplish. Mm-hmm. But it's fashionable as shit to set goals. Like, everyone sets goals.
Yeah.
But how many people are actually accomplishing those
plan
goals?
of attack, dude.
Yeah.
That's... What is a goal without a fucking plan of attack?
Well, that's the thing is honestly, I don't give a fuck about your goal.
Yeah.
All right? I'm going to be honest. I don't give a fuck about your goal. I've been on this planet 32 years. I've heard every fucking goal. I want to be in the NFL. I want to be an IFBB pro. I want to be a millionaire. Like, I've heard it all. I've heard it all from all different types of people, and I've seen some of those people succeed. I've seen more than not, I've seen a lot of people not fucking hit those goals. Mm-hmm. And you know why? Because they don't have a fucking action plan. I don't care about your fucking goal. I want to see what you're going to do to get to that goal. Don't tell me what your goal is. Tell me the steps you're taking to improve yourself.
People make goals without even realizing how much work they have to put into accomplishing it. It's like they just say, I want a fucking house, and it's going to appear on their doorstep the next day.
Yeah. Nothing in this life is going to be handed to you.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Dude, I don't know how many times I tweet or caption my photos with things that say something very similar to the fact of your life is yours to live, man. No one can live it for you. And that's like one of those cheesy like gym motivation things, but goddamn, it's so fucking true, right? Yeah. You can't live my life. I can't live your life.
And I can't make you do something.
Exactly. Yeah, no one can make you do fucking
I can
shit.
Want you to be successful all I want, but if you're not going to do the things required, and if you're not willing to put in the fucking work, mm-hmm. and if you're going to let some stupid little thing throw you off your goal, then you didn't really fucking want it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to let something stupid like, oh, this is taking too long, if you're going to let that stop you, you don't fucking deserve it.
I've had to tell myself, like, I've had to be brutally honest with myself at times and been like, God, I'm making all these excuses why I'm not doing these things. When at the end of the day, I don't fucking want to do them.
Yeah.
And that sucks because I keep saying I do, but I really don't. Yeah. Inside of me, I don't want to. And that's why I don't do them. The only reason why you don't do things is because you don't fucking want to do them.
Yeah. That's like, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym.
You don't want to go to the gym.
You don't want to go to the gym. Because I know people that wake up at 3:30 to go to the fucking gym.
Dude, kudos to those people.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, I see them all the time.
Like,
and I'm like, wow.
They have no other time to go to the gym. They can only go at 3:30, but they fucking wake up at 3:30 and go. And fucking bravo. Cheers to those fucking people. But don't tell me you don't have time to go to the fucking gym. That's a bullshit.
Or you're too injured to go to the gym, or you no, you're not. You can be active fucking rest day.
You can do
go
something.
stretch and
you can do something that makes you better.
Something, yeah. Work on mobility. That will never make you not better. But yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know, dude. I could talk about this for days, but like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, for all you listeners, for everyone who's listening to this, I hope you've made it this far. I know sometimes we can ramble about just kind of random shit.
But we rambled for a long time about this topic. But I think it's fucking necessary because this is on my fucking brain.
Well, and it's so just like fucking 2019, right? It's so like the new year is approaching. Great. Awesome. What the fuck are you going to do? What the fuck? What is your plan? What is your plan? What are you going to do?
That's why I think I don't want to hear what you guys' resolutions are. I want to hear actions. Mm-hmm. Like me, my goal for this year is to do 6 separate competitions. What am I going to do to accomplish that?
God, that's crazy.
I've got coaches lined up. I've got gym. I've got, I've scheduled these out. Like, I've got a plan of action of how I'm going to do that, right? That's what I want to hear. Like, don't tell me, oh, I want to do this. How are you doing it? Like, what are the steps you're taking in 2019? Don't tell me your goals. Tell me the steps you're taking.
And let me just tell you that, honestly, anyone who replies or anyone who hits us up with their plan of action, you doing that, you putting it out there, telling someone that, hey, this is what I'm going to do, the chances of you actually doing that increase by a much. Actually, I was watching Rob's video on like 3 ways to be more successful. And that was one of the things he said was like, tell people what the fuck you're going to do. Because if you just keep it inside and try and do it yourself and no one knows that you've got anything going on, like, it doesn't matter who you tell, just fucking tell someone, because then now you have to be held accountable if you don't fucking do them.
At the same time, though, don't tell people your goals if you're not going to fucking stick with them.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't fucking care. I'm going to be real. Like, it gets old.
Yeah.
I go to the gym and I hear people tell me, oh, man, I'm going to do that. And it's the same. It's like a broken record.
Well, you hear them when they say it that they're not.
Well, you can tell who's going to actually stick to their shit.
They'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. No, you're not. You just told me that you're not. They're like, no, I said I will. I'm like, well, the pitch in your voice told me that you're for sure not.
And me seeing you every day and seeing what you're doing, I know you're not.
Yeah. Just don't suck.
Yeah, don't suck.
Just don't suck.
Hashtag
don't
action plan
suck.
2019.
Action plan, action Mooney.
No.
That's what they say.
Action Mooney. No, you guys, tell us your plans. Don't tell us the goals. Tell us the plans of action. Hashtag action plan 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Because we're all going to make it. I want all of you guys to fucking be successful.
And listen, if your goals aren't lofty, fine. That's cool. But I don't care. But set some goal and have a plan of attack. Yeah. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Just attack whatever you want to do and just do it.
I think some people are going to listen to this and be like, dude, that's harsh. But I think
it's real.
It's real, and it needs to be said, because there's too many people out there that are fucking sugarcoating shit and making it seem like, oh, it's easy. No, none of this shit is easy.
Life is not easy.
Nothing is easy. If it's easy, it's not sustainable.
Dude, if life was fucking easy, we'd all be fucking billionaires driving Bugattis.
We'd all be fucking Bilzerian, bro.
I wish I was Bilzerian.
We'd be shredded with dope-ass beards and hella cars and big-ass mansions. I'm not going to say that.
Women?
I'm not going to say that either. Chrissy listens to this.
I mean...
I got
Kaya's.
Chrissy. Yeah.
Love you guys.
No, but we'd all be fucking Bilzerian. We'd all have hella money. We'd be shredded. We'd have dope beards, drive sweet cars, and party all fucking time. But you know what? It's not fucking easy, and we can't all just be that. Like, it doesn't just happen. No matter what you think, no matter how many diet pills and stupid commercials like, 30 days to this and blah blah blah. No matter how many times you hear that, it's not fucking. It's not real.
Be a fucking warrior.
Be the storm, bro.
Yeah, be the storm.
Be the storm.
Seriously, though. No, don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Don't suck.
Don't suck. Huge facts.
Huge.
I wonder how many people read the huge facts comments and think that they don't say huge facts. Like, I wonder if they're like I wonder how people read it. Because, like, when I read it, I'm like, huge facts.
You got to do a video of it one time, like huge facts.
Huge facts. How to pronounce huge.
And people are probably looking like, what the hell? This dude doesn't know how to spell.
Like, oh, this dude sucks. No, we don't. We're just saying huge.
Huge facts.
That's a shirt.
Yeah. Not for the week shirt's coming out soon.
Ooh. Yes. Not for the week. We'll have a little bit of merch.
Some merch.
So, if you guys like the podcast, you'll definitely love the shit we come out with.
If you like us.
Also, speaking of which, I kind of sound like the Grinch almost. A little bit. Like Grinch and Gucci Mane.
You're wearing green too, so.
Ugh. Anyways, you guys, I've been checking the reviews, and
there's not a lot.
But the reviews that we do have are awesome. And if you listen to this and you've left a review, you know who you are, obviously. And I appreciate you. And thank you. And make sure to tell a friend and all that good stuff. If you haven't left a review yet and you listen to us, fucking do that, because it takes about 16 seconds. Exactly.
And we're going to start doing some giveaways to people leaving reviews.
Yeah. So the more reviews, the more giveaways. And we just want
we'll start picking people at random that leave reviews and send them some stuff.
Yeah. So, we appreciate. Oh, are we done, I guess?
I guess this is the end.
I didn't think it was, and I just realized we're like leading towards that.
Really, yeah.
Well, but yeah, no, we just want you guys to know, we appreciate all you guys' feedback. I get a lot of messages and stuff from you guys talking about the episodes and all that, and I appreciate it. But go ahead and just do that in the review,
because it helps.
It helps. It helps our podcast grow. And, telling a friend helps spread the word. So if you guys do enjoy this, you guys like listening, do that.
And it doesn't really even have to be like, just check out this podcast. Like, if you have an episode that like you think somebody might like, show them the episode. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, just check out this podcast. Just show them an episode. It doesn't matter.
Force them to listen. On a nice car ride or a road trip with your homies, put the podcast on. Be like, oh, weird, this just came on. And then don't give anyone the aux cord.
Yeah. Be selfish with the aux cord.
# be selfish with the aux.
Never share the aux. Well, I think...
Dude, that's tight. Never share. # never share the aux. Okay.
Well, I guess we pretty much just signed off right there.
I totally didn't even mean to. I just kind of was like...
Right. Well, I hope every one of you guys has an awesome New Year's.
Yes.
Because this episode is dropping on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So, party tonight. Don't be stupid. No DUIs.
Oh my God, today's Saturday. Oh, I'm fucking excited.
No, when they're listening to this, it's not Saturday.
Well, you guys are going to be listening and you're going to be like, no, it's not. Today's fucking Monday. But right now, today's Saturday. And the reason why I'm excited is because for some reason I thought it was Friday and I thought that I work tomorrow, and I don't. So, tight.
Hey now.
But
yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. Don't be stupid tonight. Party, but be responsible.
Yes, and make sure to follow us on all social media. For me, all my handles are Jeremy New GC.
And I'm James Mooney GC. And then, follow the podcast at Not For The Week PC on Twitter and Instagram. And like I said, new Not For The Week merch is coming in the next week. And then leave a 5-star review.
And follow James on Xbox Live.
I just got Xbox Live at James Mooney GC.
And mine at Little X, Big X, Jeremy New 97, Big X, Little X. Pretty tight.
Is it case sensitive?
No.
No. You just like saying big
No,
X?
yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think. It just looks cool. The layout's dope.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to change it.
That was my old AOL Instant Messenger handle.
Little X, Big X.
It was Little X, Big X, Mooney, Big X, Little X.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys forget, just let me know and I'll go ahead and post it.
And shoot us some DMs. Any guests you guys want in the next little bit. We're going to be at the LA Fit at the end of the month. Ooh. It's going to be sick as fuck. Ooh. If you're going to be in LA, come say what's up.
Ooh.
Anyway.
All right, you guys.
That's it.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
And Boy Scouts.
And Boy Scouts.
2018, be inclusive.
And It Scouts.
It Scouts.
Herms and Sherms.
Stay savage, my friends. Peace.